Right, YouTube. So, wow, Sly. Just finished the GOBOX. I had this as a solar generator quite some time ago. Couldn't quite get it right, didn't like it, so I had all my solar system on the wall. It could slide off, so I could make it portable, but I liked everything in view. So it was portable and everything was in view and easy, for upgrades and maintenance. So I really did like it on the wall, but it wasn't as portable as I thought. Yeah, I can slide it off the wall and take it in the house, which was, most of the reason it's built, is to run the shack off grid and to, a bit of power in the house if there's a power cut, or take the unit camping like with the family. But when I slid it off the wall one day, it was a palaver. I had to unplug the solar panel, then I had to unplug the output, and then I had to unplug the lights, then disconnect the battery, and then put it off. And I didn't want to unplug 4 things before removing it, sliding off the wall, and then coming back out here for the battery. It was too much of a mess. So going back to this, the video I'm going to leave up last time I built it, because it wasn't that bad, and I can compare it to this one, which is half the reason I upload to YouTube. It's like a personal blog. I can look back at anything I may have made a mistake, and I can learn from it, and hopefully other people can get ideas or point out my mistakes. So I've learned a lot. I've learned a hell of a lot since I've been playing around with this quite some time. When I originally started, I didn't really care about correct wire, didn't really use proper fuses or adequate fuses or anything like that, and everything was mixed match and a bodge up. So the past few times I've got it right. Had it on the wall, that was all perfect, had all the right fuses, breakers, switches. So yeah, now the configuration I've got here is it's in this big black box, which is just over 1 foot tall and wide and about 8 inches deep. Screwed everything I need on the inside of the lid, so I can leave it open so I can see everything, which is what I wanted. I wanted it all in view. I've gone away from the analog meter and put in the digital ones, which I kind of like. They kind of look a little bit better, all lit up and stuff, and they match. If I had 2 of these, I'd probably have 2 of them instead. I prefer these because they don't use any power at all. So yeah, basically just screwed on a bit of random pine wood, and then a couple of 60 amp breaker switches, a 10 amp charge controller, 2 LED voltmeters, a 60 amp battery, and then an inverter, 1000 watt inverter. And on this side down the bottom, I've got a 12 volt socket for power in, i.e. solar panel, and on this side I've got 2. That one's still covered in dust from drilling, and then my power out, they're both 10 amp 12 volt sockets, so I can run stuff in the here in the shack, charge up the handset and run the radios, and I can keep my USB lights plugged in there, because the USB port on this inverter is always live even when the inverter switched off. So the lights are running in the shack from solar. The bulkhead's still there, that comes on if the power goes out, the mains. So basically that's it. I've got turn that off. That's the power going out for the 2 sockets on the right. I do need a bit of a charge. It's very cloudy today. Got 12.2 coming in. If I unplug the solar panel though, I can now turn the system off. Just push the button on the breakers, shuts it all down. There you go, everything's now off. Turn the system on, lights just came on, and then turn on my 2 outlets, and then I can power whatever I need. That's 12 volts. And then I've got the 240 volt, 230 volt, whatever it is, inverter. Should switch that on and off when need be. That's about it really. There's all the tools I used on it. Get the tape measure out, the old measuring tape. The box is 8 inches deep by 8 inches deep by 16 inches tall, and 14, say 15 inches tall with the lid shut. So it's enough to house these little things, standard little batteries. They fit in that way, and I can get 1, 2, 3, about 6 or 7 of them lined up. Or one big battery. That is a car battery, 60 amp hour car battery. And people say don't use car batteries, but this is a trickle charge system. You know, if I'm putting stupid amounts of volts in there, high amperage, it will explode the battery. But I'm only putting in, I think the most it goes in is 2 volts more than that's actually in the bank. Yeah, 2.5, 3 volts more than what's in the bank, and it's 0.8 amps or something. It's just under 1 amp, so I'm really not going to blow the battery up. And the main thing is, if I want to go portable, just unplug the solar panel, lights, close it up. It's not EMP proof, it's not fully waterproof, it's just a good sturdy case. It's the old film reel case out the old cinema, when they had over projectors. So I can use this in the shack, standalone power supply, just a little portable solar generator. That'll run the radios, and if I want to go camping with a family, I can take that and we can charge up all our accessories and run the laptop and charge the laptop and stuff with it. We used it last time I went camping. I can use it when I go away for a weekend with the radios. And next time we have a power cut, instead of taking that in, then the battery and then all the leads and the other crap, I can just carry this whole box in one go. So I'll do a better video in daylight one day. I'll take it in the house and do some daylight. This stays open all the time. The only time that shuts is when the system's switched off for transportation. I could have had the voltmeters put in here and the lid shut, but I didn't want anything on the outside, you know, for transportation. That was the main concern. I didn't want to put it in the boot and have any pretty voltmeters stuck on there getting smashed. So I decided to put it all on the lid. So yeah, excuse the bad camera work. So that's power in that side, 2 on that side, and then a 1000 watt inverter there. I just got to leave it switched on now and get a bit of charge. But yeah, it is portable. It does work because I've been running this system for quite some time. I've just changed the configuration, and I'm probably going to kill my USB lead by shutting the door on there, shutting the lid on it. Yeah, so there we go, off-grid power solution for temporary power or permanent power for small items. Right, take care YouTube. Like, subscribe, the usual, stand on 1 foot, pat your head and rub your tummy. Catch you on the next video.